I'm Dr. Candy Campbell, award-winning actor, author, filmmaker, and healthcare professional. I'm here today to offer you a solution that might be a little unconventional, but bear with me. You see, it all started several years ago when three of my friends and I co-founded a stand-up and improv comedy company in the San Francisco area. And then in 1995, we were asked to come and teach applied improvisational principles to a group of engineers who just didn't seem to get along. And since I was the only one who had done any curriculum development, that's where it all started. Well, that experience led to some important lessons. After working with that very first team of engineers that didn't want to be there in the first place, the results, I have to tell you, they were freaking fantastic. It far exceeded the client's expectations and surprised me as well. I had no idea that people who were not interested in performance improv would be so impacted by the freedom that comes in terms of communication with others from that workshop that day. They demonstrated how to take those principles and transform a problem into solutions very quickly. They really turned their negativity and positivity. They made new friends. They mended the broken relationships that they had previously. They had such a good time doing it. It led me to a second lesson, and that was personal. And that was, it was so fulfilling to work with groups of people and see the changes that I knew would be lasting. I knew I was making a difference in people's lives, so much more so than actually standing up in front of an audience and trying to make them laugh. Oh, I still like to do that. But I believe in this method so much that I made it the focus of my doctoral work. I took the show on the road over to Stanford and did the research with a group of healthcare professionals, with more than one group, in terms of interprofessional communication, who were at loggerheads at the time. Again, a workshop teaching basic principles, and the results were so amazing. Well, Stanford is still using improv over there. And the research just keeps coming in. Maybe you've heard of it. Well, I'm wondering if you're wondering how this sort of method might play out in your group. So let's take a look, and I'll meet you on the other side of this video.
Wonder what we could do. Could we have more assertiveness training? We could. More of the other things? We could. But based on our evidence-based practice, if you continue to do the same thing and get the same results, what's that define? Insanity. Yeah. And he said, okay, I believe you didn't plan it, but what I saw is that you all up there spontaneously adapted to problems and you solved them. And can you come and talk to my engineers?
It was absolutely fantastic.
My goal for you is that we're going to teach you how to begin tearing down walls and building bridges. Can you say that with me? Tear down walls and build bridges. Say it to your neighbor. Let's do this. Tear down walls and build bridges. That's good.
She's authentic and she's passionate about what she does.
Are you willing to risk being vulnerable to tear down walls and build bridges in your lives? Yeah! All right, we're ready to begin.
Candy Campbell is an amazing speaker.
And it's so interactive, you will not get bored, just so much entertainment, so much learning.
Thank you so much, Candy. You did an amazing job.
Oh, all the research points to this. One of the top three, if not the top one, of problems that create errors, that create division, it's communication.
Do you have any barriers or any apprehension about communicating with one person, 5 people, or 5,000?
Of course, I've been a commercial actor for many, many years. As a side gig, if you know anything about that, it's really hard to make a living unless you take off your clothes. But anybody who ever feel like this in the last year? You think anybody else in your organization feels like that? Later research said, and I thought this was so interesting. Have you heard that people who sing in groups bond terrifically? Are you ready? Okay. Make new friends and keep the old. One is silver and the other is gold. Thank you.
Candy, you can take Dramamine.
Dramamine? Drugs? You want me on drugs?
Well, Candy, if we're going to room together, that would be really good.
I knew there was something about you. I knew that's how you handled stress.
I had so much fun, I wet my pants twice.
Me too.
Give me a call and we'll see if we can help you sleep better at night.